between the Baltimore Orioles and the Chicago White Sox. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. Jose Quintana, the Colombian native, gets the call to start this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it's hard to have all four of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them.
Adam Jones, he will lead this one off today.
Leading off for the Orioles, center fielder number 10, Adam Jones.
The Orioles get their leadoff man aboard to start the inning.
Well, you give up a leadoff base hit. I don't care if it's up the middle or if it's off the wall. You don't want to give up a hit to the leadoff guy. Now you find yourself working out of the stretch. Let's see if he's able to get a ground ball, maybe get a double play.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting outfielder Hyun-Soo Kim. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1.
I like that he used a curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
The 0-1 in front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matt, Clyde's known for that low strike, man. Sometimes maybe even a tad bit low on the knees. But as a hitter, if you know what he's going to call, it's okay. You can respect that. Just be consistent, Clyde.
Ball 2.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
Set to deal on 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. What do they need to do to get a win on the road here today, Harold?
Well, the key to this game, Matt, is going to be the contributions throughout the whole entire lineup. You cannot rely on that key guy on the team, the big star. No, everybody's got to contribute. If they do that, they'll win this game.
Stepping into the box, Manny Machado. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Here comes the 0-1. Runner goes for second. Hit on the ground out to short. Played on the backhand. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting fourth, first baseman number 19, Chris Davis.
So striding in, Chris Davis. First opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. 2 gone now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
And he lays off for ball 1.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Curveball that time, not even close.
He's pitching him with the respect of the power hitting left-hander that he is. If you're going to beat me, you're going to beat me the opposite direction. I like the strategy.
2 out here and a runner at second. And that one finds the target on the outside corner. 2-2.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Orioles leave 1. Now it's the White Sox turn in a scoreless ball game. Kevin Gossman, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, he's going to have his rough outings from time to time. ERA last year, just a little under 4. But the thing about it is he's going to take the ball. Give me the ball. I'm going to take my knocks, but I'm going to keep you in the game. And that's what I'm looking for him to do in this ball game. Keep him in the game. Give him a chance to win.
And Charlie Tilson now comes forward. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now a flare out to left center. In comes Kim, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Well, they're having a good night so far. The pitcher threw a scoreless top of the first, and now he leads off with the single. This is the recipe you want.
Anderson.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
Now a throw over to first. Runner back safely. And another throw over, and he'll get back in safely. And yet another throw over. A dive, but he's back. One 1-0 pitch on the way. squared that one up just a little late. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Oh, he dropped that bunt in what I call the Bermuda Triangle, in between the third baseman, the pitcher, and the catcher. About 45 feet down the line, and nobody's going to have a play. Great execution.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. First and second here with nobody out. On the ground now for Hardy. This might be two. To second for one. On to first, and they get the double play. But boy, was he ever upended at second base. Time now to check the starting lineup card for the Chi Sox in this one. What's going to be the key for him today, HR?
Matt, they're facing an excellent pitcher. Look, and what great pitchers do, they get stronger as the game goes on. So to me, you got to get him early. I want to see if they take pitches, maybe try to work the count a little bit, get that pitch count up, and maybe see if they can get him weaker as he goes deeper into the game. But it's going to be a challenge, no doubt.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And no advance. It's ball one. Here comes the 1-0. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Jones is under it. And that's the third out. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here.
It's time for Dodger baseball. This series can't get any better.
But all eyes are on this man, Ted Williams, gunning for a 400 season.
And here comes Robinson, trying to steal home. He's safe, says the ump.
There's a new home run champion of all time, and it's Henry Aaron. There it goes, a long drive. If it stays fair, home run.
from Safeco Field in Seattle. MLB Network is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Oakland A's and the Seattle Mariners. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Felix Hernandez gets the ball for Seattle in this one. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, he's going to have his rough outings from time to time. ERA last year just a little under 4, but the thing about it is he's going to take the ball. Give me the ball. I'm going to take my knocks, but I'm going to win.
Here's Rajay Davis now. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So after the leadoff base hit, they'll have his wheels to contend with here.
Hey, you go to the plate in the first inning, you hit a ball back up the middle, little ground ball, gets through up the middle. Good approach. I like the fact he's thinking up the middle early in the game.
Now at the plate, Stephen Vogt, the head-to-head history with King Felix. 13 base hits in 30 at-bats. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Manages to get his hand in. And as he steals the bag easily.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game, and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. If you got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Well, there's that classic strikeout pitch, that change up down, just didn't get him to go after it.
A 1-2 pitch from Felix. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. He'll try again. 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Harold, what's the key for them today?
Well, Matt, this is a pitcher's ballpark. You can hit your best ball, and it's not going to get out of the ballpark. It's going to end up being a fly out. It allows the pitcher to challenge you more. So as a hitter, you have to get out of your mind worrying about the ball not carrying and understanding I'm probably going to get more fastballs than I normally do and be a little more aggressive.
Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Ryan Healy comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Martin is under it. 2 down.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, number 2, Chris Davis.
Now at the plate, Chris Davis. First opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. 2 gone now. First pitch of the at-bat. He was fighting that swing the whole way, but he went around. It's no balls and a strike. From the belt, the pitch. Runner breaks for third. In the dirt here. And, oh, the pitch is in the dirt and knocked down, so that runner will make it to third base safely. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
From the belt, the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Well, he's out in front of that changeup. I tell you what, he had to honor the fastball. The fastball, the pitch before, and back with the changeup. That's a great combination.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to third. Seager has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. One left for Oakland. A's nothing. M's coming to bat. We're just getting started on MLB Network. Sonny Gray is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the A's. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, if you look at the rotation, this is the guy everybody questions. How is he still in it? ERA over 5. Be out there and battle, and let's just see if maybe he can turn this trend around of inconsistency.
Here's Gerard Dyson. They lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball here. 0-1. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. With a moment here in Seattle, a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, you better keep an eye on Robinson Cano as this game moves along. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
Gene Segura standing in. First offering on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Well, Matt, as advertised, he's broke out with a good fastball. He likes to pitch out the fastball, but this one's in the mid-90s. We'll see him be aggressive most of this game with that fastball.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Davis is there. 2 gone.
Batting third, second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Here's Robbie Cano now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Gray's ready. Here's the 1-1. Now the big overhand curveball makes him swing and miss.
That's so difficult to hit. Hard fastball and a nasty curveball. You just have to sit on one or the other and hope he throws the one you're looking for.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Slapped hard the opposite way. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Legs churning. He's headed for second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
That's how quickly things can change in this crazy game. The pitcher was upset about the call on the previous pitch, which could have been strike 3. Then he serves up one for a double. Good example of why you have to have a short memory in this game. You let those things get to you, and oftentimes they lead to more mistakes.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Cruz awaits the 1-0. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Career numbers against Sonny Gray. 4 hits in 16 tries. Gray now on 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, we're playing cat and mouse already in the first inning. Look, I know it's a 3-ball count, but I don't think he's pitching around him because look at the on-deck circle. That guy's a pretty good hitter, too.
3-0 pitch on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Look to go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog out right there. I want to see if he calms it down or does it again on this pitch.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. He'll be the first to greet Felix Hernandez to start the inning.
Matt Joyce.
1-0.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no.
1-0 pitch on the way. And the changeup is way low that time. 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now. Marcus Semien is on deck. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Stepping up now, Marcus Semien. First chance for him here with a man. Check by Hernandez. The pitch. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
I like that pitch right there. Nice adjustment. After a 4-pitch walk, he comes right back and throws a strike. That tells me.
0-1. Here it comes. Nope. And that one's. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner, and then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. On the ground for Cano. This could be two. Segura for one. On to first, and they get the double play.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in as he'll take a look at ball one. He'll work on keeping this top of the foul. Hernandez readies the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Here he comes again. 1-2. Fly ball out toward left center. Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Ought to be a good one here between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Kansas City Royals. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Danny Duffy, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the court.
It's a little under 4, but the thing about it is he's going to take the ball. Give me the ball. I'm going to take my knocks, but I'm going to keep you in the game, and that's what I'm looking for him to do in this ball game. Keep him in the game, give him a chance to win.
Into the box comes leadoff man Yunel Escobar, and we are ready for baseball.
Yunel Escobar.
Kane is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. What do they need to do to get a win on the road here today, Harold?
Matt, have you seen this guy? Overpowering. His stuff is electric. He's got one of those great power arms that we'll talk about for years to come. You got to take it to him before he takes it to you.
Cole Calhoun stands in as he looks at a called strike. Should be a picture-perfect afternoon for baseball. 78 degrees at first pitch. And there's ball one. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, I like Jerry Hillsdale, and so do the hitters and the pitchers. We won't see a whole lot of arguing with his strike zone. He's one of the better guys in the league. Really consistent.
And that's taken for a called strike two.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Deal on a ball and 2 strikes. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Batting third, center fielder number 27, Mike Trout.
Coming to the plate now, Mike Trout. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here's the pitch. And this one runs up high, ball one.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, bases empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
Here's the 1-0. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Hosmer will range over to make the catch. The Royals will get their chance now in a scoreless ball game. Garrett Richards, the Cal
pitchers in baseball, the ERA in the low 2s. You know how good that is? And one thing I like about it, that tells me he's going to throw strikes when he needs to. He's going to get ahead of hitters, and he's going to have another solid game going deep in the game. So hopefully he can carry that into this game as well. We'll get a chance to really see him work at his best.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Trout coming on, but he can't get there. That's down for a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
Well, Matt, if you ask me how to start a game, you want your pitcher to do a 1-2-3, which he did the top half, and then your leadoff guy gets a single. That's a
Rockets now. His past history with Richards. He's gone 3 for 8. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. A little bouncer. Foul ball. Grounded back up the middle. Simmons is there. Espinoza on to first, and Moustakas is hit into a double play. A chance now from McKay to have
pitcher on the mound. So to me, my philosophy changes when I know he's throwing. I only need a couple runs. So I get that leadoff guy on. I may move him up and drive in a run every time I get an opportunity. And then it just relaxes him on the mound as well, knowing he's got a couple runs early and let him do his thing.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. For the second time, it looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Nope. Ball one.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you'll get the strike.
1-0 count. Here it is. On the ground up the middle. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. An inning in the books. Scoreless on MLB Network. Here's Albert now. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
The designated hitter, Albert Pujols.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lays off 1-0. called back. Ready with the 1-1. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Mondesi brings it in. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, here's how the Royals are lined up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And behind the plate is Salvador Perez. He's one of the bigger catchers in the league. He stands about 6'4", 6'5". It took a lot of foul balls through the years off that face mask in his chest. Even changed how he was catching the ball. But I love him back there. Catch and throw and gun people down.
Here's C.J. Cron now. Career numbers against Danny Duffy, 1 for 6. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Here's the 0-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Hey, if you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Here's the 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate.
Well, he's out in front of that changeup. I tell you what, he had to honor the fastball. The fastball, the pitch before, and back with the changeup, that's a great combination.
There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
And good work there as this is taken for ball 4, and the Angels have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Batting 7th, the left fielder, number 9.
Here's Cameron Maybin now, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. First offering on its way. Weak grounder back to the mound. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for MLB Network comes to you live from the Mile High City and Coors Field. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the San Diego Padres and the Colorado Rockies. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. John Gray, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, this guy's not going to blow you away. He's a consistent major league pitcher. Look, his ERA last year a little bit over 4, but he takes the baseball. And he's a guy who's going to take his lumps, but he's going to keep coming back at you. And I think we'll probably see that kind of performance today.
Digging in at the plate is Travis Jankowski. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. And the first pitch of the afternoon misses as we get underway here at lovely Coors Field. One-oh count. Here it is. Squared that one up just a little late. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
And here's a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting San Diego Padres. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, keep an eye on the dynamic abilities of Will Myers. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Well, Matt, as advertised, he's broke out with a good fastball. He likes to pitch out the fastball, but this was in the mid-90s. We'll see him be aggressive most of this game with that fastball.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Now, that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Right side, hit hard. And that is through into right field for a single. Some 2-out success to keep the top of the first alive.
Batting fourth.
Oh, nice piece of hitting. He reached for it and stayed with it. The ball was executed. Catcher set up outside. He hit the glove, but the batter hit the ball before it hit the glove.
Standing in now, Solarte, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And he takes this one high, 1-1. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Well, as you know, Matt, most people in the game call him Patty. In the past, I've seen a couple pitchers wonder where they miss, but he usually rewards them for making good pitches.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pitch is a called strike. And he'll be tagged out at second base, trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Padres go down quietly. The Rockies coming up. We've got no score. Clayton Richard, a lefty from Indiana, is on the mound here. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, how I'd categorize this guy, I'd say he's a very reliable major league pitcher. Last year, ERA under 3.5, but he's consistent. What you see is what you get. He gives you innings, and he takes the ball for you.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Rockies, the center fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he misses there, 1-2.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Pops this one up. Solarte on the move. One away. With that, here's a look at the Rockies lineup card for this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I know they love what Ian Desmond brings to this offense. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Stepping up to the plate, DJ LeMahieu. He's a dangerous hitter indeed as the reigning batting champion in the National League. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down on it unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Hey, one thing's clear. He's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Now he chops at a sinker here as this one's top foul off to the right. And now a pitch on the way. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Set to deal on 2-2. Third foul ball in a row, and this is turning into a pretty good at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit hard to short. Fielded by Sardinhas. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Here's Nolan Arenado. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. Ball 2 now.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And this is poured in at the letters. 2-1 now.
Well, that was unexpected. You're looking for that sinker down. He throws a fastball up. Now he's just changed the game on you. He's forcing you to look somewhere else.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Renfroe sprinting after it, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. We are still scoreless. Digging in the switch hitter, Yonhervis Solarte. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Yonhervis Solarte.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 0-1 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Waiting on it is Dahl, and that's the first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the Rocks line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic.
Number 10.
And yes, they move players all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics and really apply it to their club. You'll see guys moving all over the field today.
standing in Hunter Renfroe as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. No score here as we play inning number 2. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
And that'll bring up the power-hitting middle infielder Ryan Schimpf. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Look out, 2-0 now.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close, and now that was an easy take. Now he's locked in. You're sitting there 2-0. Get real specific. Make him throw you your pitch.
The 2-0 on the way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
The 2-1 on its way. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. A good one on tap for you all on MLB Network. And it's coming up next. Carlos Martinez, the right-handed
have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Here's Ender Inciarte. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Atlanta, center fielder, number 11.
bounce to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. This is the guy you wanted to play because the game is going to come down to me, and I'm going to make something happen. He thrives on performing in the big moments.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Lots of sunshine in the forecast. 83 degrees here at first pitch. From him there as that ran in a bit too far.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Now, Matt, Darryl Parker's one of those guys. You're going to take him to dinner. You know what he's going to order? Steak and potatoes. He is basic. He's going to make sure he does not make a mistake. No sushi.
Racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Dansby Swanson is the second out of the opening frame. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expect easier.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. One out.
Oh, he hung that one. And, man, did he bang it. Just didn't keep it fair.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. 2 balls and a strike. Just getting started here in St. Louis. He's fallen behind now. 3
hit. No, no, no. Keep it on the corners.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Tough one to lay off. Called a strike. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves. And now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. Tehran is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Braves. Harold, what do you got?
Man, I like this guy. He is a really good pitcher. ERA just a little over 3 last season. He's usually pretty tough on the opponent. He's going to keep you in the game, and maybe he'll bring it today.
Well, there you see Dexter Fowler as he'll be the one to commence the action in the bottom half of the first. There's and he'll just get a piece. Here's the 0-2. And oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Of course the crowd is going to get on him a little bit here, but I find it hard to believe there was any intention there. Bottom of the first, you never want to dig your...
And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. NCR first. And the run will score as the Cardinals are on the board first. It's 1-0.
He didn't fool anybody there because he was waiting on that curveball all the way. Stays back and lets it break right over the heart of the plate. Gives it a ride and drop.
Here's Matt Carpenter as he'll take a look at ball 1. A high fastball is in there. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have...
No one out with a runner at second. Now a swing as he pulls this one down the line and right. And a nice running catch here down the line as the St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. HR, how do they send their fan base home happy here today?
Well, Matt, they got a great pitcher on the mound, so to me, my philosophy changes when I know he's throwing. I only need a couple runs, and then it just relaxes him on the mound as well, knowing he's got a couple runs early and let him do his thing.
He's ready. Here's the first.
Field's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. In 2 pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last pitch.
Here's the catch there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Cards get 1 in the inning on the RBI double. We'll head to the top of the second, and the Redbirds have an early 1-0 advantage. So here's Matt Kemp now. He'll match up with Carlos Martinez to lead off the inning.
Matt Kemp.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a fastball is swung on and tipped foul right near home plate. It's strike 1. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Fowler, still going back. That one is out of here. This game is tied. And the Braves have now tied the ball game at 1.
Of course, you can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
Fielder
Nick Martinez.
as the first pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And 2-0.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Picked up by Peralta.
That's a defensive alignment for the Cardinals. At second base, Colton Wong. What I love about his game is he's fearless on the pivot. He will hang in there, take a hit, and still get rid of the ball. Nice arm and has good arm strength that allows.
Here's Brandon Phillips. His head-to-head numbers against Carlos Martinez. 4 hits in 18 at-bats. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Into the windup, and the run down in shallow left for a tough second out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 out, nobody on. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And the slider's in the. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
Well, he gave up that leadoff home run, and I thought, uh-oh, he's in trouble. But he's done a nice job bouncing back. Got 2 quick outs, and now he's got 2 strikes on this hitter.
To run it full now, 3-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Throw on to Carpenter, gets him, and that ends the inning. MLB Network. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the St. Louis Cardinals and the New York Mets. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Noah Syndergaard is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mets. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, I love watching this guy pitch. Look, he's better. He's learned this craft in the major leagues, and he's growing up right in front of us.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon.
And we are underway here in Flushing as the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. Hit on the ground out to short. On to first, and Fowler is retired for the game's first out. Now a chance to look at the starting nine for the
Molina. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him.
Versus Syndergaard, 1 for 3. Swing and a miss way behind the
in the first inning. He's going to be coming right after.
The windup and the 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. That misses.
I think you pull the string, throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Here he comes again, 1-2.
I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
First, as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think
as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. 3. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr.
He's going to call a little wider on the corners, but up and down, he's going to take that away from him.
Fouled back.
Ooh, that's one.
Fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. Nothing for the Cardinals. Carlos Martinez is on the mound.
An ERA just a little over 3 last season. He's usually pretty tough on the opponent. He's going to keep you in the game and give that manager some opportunities late in the game.
The center fielder Curtis Granderson to start the bottom of inning number 1.
Granderson.
And that misses inside 1. And that pitch misses in the
hitter like this is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Grichuk going back. He gets there to make the one. HR, how do they send their fan base home happy here today?
Matt, they're facing an excellent pitcher. Look, and what great pitchers do, they get stronger as the game goes. Count a little bit, get that pitch count up, and maybe see if they can get him weaker as he goes deeper into the game. But it's going to be a challenge, no doubt.
His head-to-head numbers against Carlos Martinez, 0 for 4. Here it comes, 0-2. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location.
All in. To me, it looks like he's going to try to take that inside half and say, that is mine.
The pitch.
That's early. Then those last two were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
The 2-2 now to right.
0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this.
A one-out walk here in the home first.
Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB.